Yeah, y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, here's some clips from this past weekend. Mario Barrios versus Keith from Tom Thurman. Y'all already know that Mario Barrios was moving up in weight, fighting his toughest task of his career, fighting the former unified welterweight champion of the world, Keith from Tom Thurman, and former top dog. Now look, we all know that he lost a unanimous decision, and prior to this fight, he lost to Gervonta Davis. Now, we got to give him props. We got to give him kudos. Y'all already know he's a modern-day warrior, modern-day gladiator. Yes, his face was bruised up, but his heart and his statistical fortitude was not. Because any fighter could have picked the easy fight or a matchmaker or promoter, but he he accepted to fight Keith from Tom Thurman. You know what I'm saying? In a 147-pound division for his first fight. You got to give him some kudos. I know a lot of boxing fans like to, discredit it, but you got to give him props. Kudos to Mario Barrios for taking the fight. You got to give him props. You got to give him and the team his props for taking this fight. Again, like I said in the beginning, they could have picked an easy fight, get back in the winning column. Damn, Keith Thurman, man, first time 147. No. But they took the fight, so you got to give him props. You got to give him props. They got heart, courage, and he don't give a damn. He's coming off a loss. He don't give a damn, man. Let me get Keith from Tom Thurman, all right? I don't want nothing easy. I really want to know how good I am. I want to go back. I want to go to training camp and really push myself, not for something easy, but something that's a legacy fight for him, And there's people out there, man, you got to respect fighters more. You got to respect fighters more. Don't stay stuck on, Mario Barrios lost to Gervonta Davis. Don't even stay stuck that he lost to Keith from Tom Thurman. Let's not forget the history of boxing. A lot of fighters. Look, for example, Dennis Ugas, the Super WBA welterweight champion of the world. He got 4 losses. Who knew that he was going to be in this position? Look at Manny Pacquiao. Who knew that he was going to be in this position? And I'm not saying that he's Manny Pacquiao. All I'm saying is don't write his story already. Don't say this is the end. Don't say this is just Mario Barrios. You got to give him kudos because a lot of fighters and a lot of teams wouldn't take that fight with Keith from Tom Thurman. They wouldn't take the fight. So you got to give him props. Again, we got to respect our fighters, man. These are modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators. We just can't keep throwing them away, writing their story like this is it. This is their career. That's it. This is who they are. You feel me? Not everybody's going to be great. Not everybody's going to be elite, But you could have a good career in the sport of boxing. I'm not going to say that he's going to be a stepping stone, But look at even Samuel Vargas. Look at Adrian Granados. They get their fights. You feel me? They get their fights. They still got a career. Everything is not about winning and losing, but it's how you win and how you lose. And the way that he lost versus Keith from Tom Thurman, your team is still proud of you. You could be proud of yourself, and you go back into the drawing board, get used to the weight, get used to probably next time, probably they could pick an easy fight, like an easier fight, maybe a Sergey Lipinets, maybe a Josecito Lopez, maybe maybe one of these fights to get his feet wet better in the welterweight division. But with this type of loss, with a Keith Thurman going whole 12 rounds, you're going to learn a lot of things. You don't know where these fighters going to end up. You don't know. So us fans, we got to stop being the hardcore boxing fans, because I hear a lot of hardcore boxing fans, but you got to stop being casuals, because the hardcore boxing fans is becoming casuals already. Let's not forget, man, there's a lot of fighters, great fighters that has lost a lot. There's fighters that we never thought they were going to be that good. You don't know. They stay in the course of getting better and better, staying in the gym, grinding. You never know what Mario Barrios will be, or a lot of these fighters that a lot of fans write off. Let's not write him off yet. He still got some good fights in him. I think so. He's still young, 26 years old. And it's not the end of Mario Barrios. That's all I'm going to say. It's time for us to respect these fighters more. I know a lot of these platforms, Twitter, YouTube, is becoming like the Gossip Girls, It's about who we going to shit on, who next, and just create this fucking narrative. Excuse my language. It's time to, if we're going to create some narratives, people out there, man, create the good narrative. Create to build our sport, sustain our sport, preserve our sport, preserve our fighters. Understand? Instead of saying this fight ain't worth nothing. This fight ain't worth nothing. Because the more that you say that this fight ain't worth nothing, you're saying these fighters ain't worth nothing. You know why these fighters do worth something. All right? They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. This is the way they raise their family as well. Take care of their family, fighting with their bare hands. This is why we love the sport. You know what I'm saying? So, hope he gets better. Pray for all the fighters that performed this past weekend. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. I can't wait to go to San Antonio, too. I know Mario Barrios from San Antonio, man. That's the best food in America. San Antonio, man. I gotta go. Love y'all.